Hi, it's Rob from Property Investments UK, and in today's video we're going to be looking at how you can build a portfolio of properties of 11 or more houses or apartments with a starting pot of only £50,000. Now, I get asked very often by clients how they can grow a portfolio of properties when they're just starting out with only one deposit pot, because it can seem quite confusing in terms of how you get maybe £50,000 to grow into a number of houses or number of properties, especially if you're looking for double digits. So you want 10, 11 more houses or properties to add and build a property portfolio. Now, very often the best way that we see this working for clients is by doing something called a 2+1 strategy. So effectively, for every 3 properties that you consider, out of those deals, you might consider maybe selling 2 and keeping 1, or you might consider keeping 2 and selling 1. But what ultimately allows you to do is just bring some money back into that pot so that you can then reinvest that to grow your portfolio. Because one of the downsides of building a portfolio is if you just find one very good deal and you put £50,000 into that project, you've then got to wait for some level of significant growth before you can maybe refinance or sell the property and pull some money back out. Is going to kind of limit your portfolio growth. And especially if you're keeping it and just simply relying on rental income to grow an extra deposit pot, it might take a long time to do that. So by selling properties with a bit of a plan in mind and say, right, out of every 3 deals, if we're very aggressive on building a portfolio, we have some funds elsewhere that we might be able to rely on other than just the 50k, well then maybe we'll keep 2 and sell 1. If you want to be a bit kind of slower with the portfolio growth and you're maybe a little bit risk averse in terms of how many deals you want to kind of take on in the early days, then maybe selling 2 and just keeping 1 of those properties will work fantastic. So it'll allow you to reinvest that money, build a bigger deposit pot, and then you can continue to buy and grow your portfolio in that way. Now, to go alongside that strategy, what I'd also suggest is that what we see very often with clients is they want to go quickly. So they overestimate what they might be able to achieve in a 12-month time frame. And then if it doesn't happen, they get very frustrated with that potential growth. And that's even if they've been involved in properties for maybe 5+ years and they just want to see some quick growth now within the next 12 months, or also for people that are brand new to property. So what I'd say is don't overestimate that first kind of year, if it were. Keep a bit of an idea in mind of what you want to achieve. Obviously look to try and grow portfolio by keeping some and selling some, but have a little bit of a longer vision in mind. And to go alongside that is don't underestimate what you can achieve in 5 or 10 years time. If you focus now with a bit of a plan, the goals that you can hit in 5 or 10 years time in property can be massive. So if you have a kind of a 2+1 strategy, and every 6 months you're kind of developing and selling a property or keeping a property, you'll get some significant growth within quite a short space of time that will give you a great long-term property portfolio. Hopefully that helps give you a bit of an idea on what is possible with £50,000, and we'll look at some other videos in a kind of a mini series of, depending on where you're starting out at, if you're starting off with £1,000 or £1 million to get started in property, there's loads of options out there for you. So hopefully that helps. Any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch, and look forward to catching up with you again soon. All the best. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this content and you'd like to join our free online property training course, we've got a link for it on this page. And in there we cover a range of different property strategies to help you get started, either building a long-term property portfolio or creating cash flowing property business. We also look at ways to increase your return on investment with any of the properties you're maybe considering. And we also have a couple of cheat sheets and downloadable documents in there as well. Simply click on the link to join the free training course today.